Good morning, guys. Welcome back to On the Farm and Off. So, I hadn't made a video in a while. Actually, I made a bunch of videos. I just haven't uploaded them because, I don't know, the content just didn't seem like it was good enough. So I figured I'd give you all a whole update on my farm this morning. First update is it's 30 degrees and I got a low tire on the right or left rear there. And also I got a haircut, so yeah, got a Cummins now, so you know. And I sewed in corner to corner my whole piece here. The whole piece is, let me see here, do some math. It's like 400 and something acres, a little over 400 acres. And I sewed in from corner to corner, and so yeah, it looks nice. And I started all three of my systems yesterday morning. Not yesterday morning. Well, two of them I started kind of in the morning, like 9 o'clock, and then one of them I started starting it around, why are we listening to that? Started trying to start it on, see, this is my circle here. You can tell it's nice and wet. Well, you probably can't even tell, I'm not sure. But anyway, so they, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I tried starting it around lunch, and it took me till 5:30, or no, probably 5. It took me till 5. I had some hoses that had blown off. We had a huge wind, like it was crazy, like 40 mile an hour plus for like hours and hours and hours straight. And all my land held decently. I have a couple of sandy spots that I knew were gonna blow, and they did blow a little bit, but not even bad. And the good thing is, when that wind hit, my wheat was not up yet that I had sowed, so that was good, because that way the wind, or the sand wind blowing, couldn't burn it. So I think it'll be all right. I mean, if we get another big wind, you know, then it's gonna blow easier now, since it already did blow once. But it's 30 degrees out. I mean, it don't feel that cold because it's a little humid out, but I guess it is 30 degrees. It shouldn't, Chuck shouldn't lie. Yeah, but we're just checking my systems here, making sure they're all walking, making sure they're all watering, and looks like he's a-going. I don't know if it's just me or not, but I feel like they focused more on the close range. Like if you're filming here, like it's nice and smooth and clear, but whenever you're filming out there, it looks like it's not as clear. Look how foggy, or how much steam's coming off of that. Well, so he's walking. So let's go to the next one. This is my other system here. Man, this camera is just not picking up how steamy it, or how foggy, or how much, yeah, I guess steam is coming this way. But that's what that field looks like right there. And it's walking. See, this is my sandiest corner here. This corner here is very sandy. Like, I've had this farm for 3 years or 4 years now, I think, and it blows super easy. And I had it in hay grazer cover. I broke it, then I ran the packer behind the plow, and then I just sewed it in like that, and it got really soft on me, but it did keep cover. It worked. So I put hay grazer down, and yeah, and then I farmed cotton on it this year. It didn't do too great because it was a dry, hot year, and then I put it in wheat, so we'll see if it all comes up or not. Let's check the next system. And the two systems that we just checked, I didn't have any problem with those. Oh, and also I figured out that my camera settings weren't set to the highest quality. I'm still doing 4K because 4K is just, I don't know, I don't need 4K in my life yet. So, but yeah, you can tell here it blew a little bit from this road here, from right here, this road blew onto here a little bit. But I mean, my land held decently, and these two circles that I did check already, I didn't actually have no problem starting those up. The automatic wells worked and they started walking right away, so that was all good. But on this next one that we're gonna check here, I had 2 wells that the automatics didn't come on, which means that if I hit the water switch on inside the panel box by the pivot, that the wells didn't kick on. The other one did, just the other 2 didn't. So I put those on hand and just turned them on manually. And yeah, this is what this circle here looks like. It's a little more red because it had blown here a little bit, and this dirt was plowed last year, so it's a little wetter. I guess it holds moisture better maybe, but that's what that looks like. And also on each well there's a clear glass to where you can see if it's pumping air or sand or whatever. And that glass will, sometimes in the winter, the other wells won't let that well drain, and then it'll keep water in that clear view glass, and then it'll crack because it'll freeze. But see, this circle here blew a little bit. I sowed this the day during the wind, and if you follow my Instagram at On the Farm and Off, then you're gonna have seen that I was sowing this circle here. This is the first one that we checked, and yeah, it was a crazy wind, but that's why I'm watering it over right here right now. As soon as I water it over, it won't look as sandy. You can see further up there, it's not near as bad. And it's just always a little spot here, and it blew from on top of this Caliche Road that you can see behind me here. It blows on top of this field here. The oil field roads are ridiculous out here. But yeah, so let's go check that guy that gave me all that problem starting up. I mean, it looks like he walked, and it looks like he still has water, so that's a good thing. One thing I remember I did forget to do is check the tips to make sure they're all open, the nozzles. So I might have to do that, but I don't want to do it right now when it's 30 degrees because the water is going to be cold. But I'll probably get that done a little bit later. So yeah, let's go check and see where that system's doing. Also, my tire is now at 53 pounds, so it's losing air. So I guess I'm gonna have to get myself a new wheel and tire combo. I don't know if that's a hint or not, but maybe by the time we get back from our cruise that I hadn't mentioned yet either, we are going on a trip coming this Saturday, which is in 2 days. So I will not be around for a while. But yeah, should be a great time. I'll probably try to vlog it, but if I don't, then I just don't, I guess. You know, this truck is actually pretty smooth. Like, I mean, it is a diesel, so it's still pretty rough. I do have airbags on it, and I have 30 pounds in the airbags. So, yeah. Also, let me know, should I put 18-inch wheels on this truck? I have 20s on it from factory, but I think I'm going to go with 18s and then more rubber and get a little smoother. I'm for sure not going 22s. I'm not going 24s and stretching all that rubber band out. No, I ain't doing that. I'm going either 18s, and I do believe there is a website that makes 17s for it, but I think 17s would be a little small because I think my brakes with the caliper, I think they go up to 17 inches, so it has to be a certain offset and all that stuff. Yeah, this is that other circle here. It looks good. Me and my brother sewed this yesterday. Basically, my brother sewed it all by himself because I was trying to start my system here. So thanks to him, he did this. That's what I like about having a family operation. We can help each other out whenever guy needs it, and it works. Almost to the pivot. Let's go check. Can't see much out of that window with my big old tow mirrors up. I drive a Dodge and I drive Cummins. Actually, it's a Ram, right? Not a Dodge anymore. We gotta be picky about what people say about that too. Alright, let's see if he'll start walking. Alright, any day now. I know it's nuts. There it goes. Started walking right there. Probably can't see it from this far away, but yeah, it's walking. So yeah, I got all my corners, which are dry land, sewed in around each circle. Got my circles all sewed in, and they are all covered in beardless wheat. Now, if some spots do blow out, which I'm sure they will because this is West Texas and we get high winds, especially in February and March, I will probably come in there and redden it back up and probably sew in like, probably sew it in with some, either if it's late enough in the year, probably hay grazer, and if it's not, then I'll probably come in with oats or something like that, rye or oats, something that grows faster and can handle a little more heat. Wheat, you know, it needs kind of colder weather. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on out here. Figured I'd give you guys an update. I'm gonna try to get my truck. I'll just leave that a surprise. But yeah, this is what pretty much all my dryland looks like right here. I left the stalks there. They're not gonna bother me. They're not big enough. The dryland wasn't big enough this year. And so yeah. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.